Mayaâ lived on the beautiful floating islands, where the bright grass was turquoise. The fluffy clouds in the sky tasted just like sweet and airy cotton candy. Mayaâ wore her favorite purple backpack for every single one of her big adventures. This special bag held everything a brave little explorer could ever need to succeed. For many years, she dreamed of finding the legendary and sparkling golden star gem. Today was finally the magical day that her grand adventure would truly begin now. The long journey started with a happy skip and a very big, excited jump. Mayaâ hummed a cheerful tune while she marched across the soft and green meadows. She felt the warm, gentle breeze tickling her rosy cheeks as she walked along. Soon, she reached the great rainbow bridge, which glowed with many bright, pretty colors. This shimmering path of light connected her home to the next faraway island. The bridge looked like a frozen waterfall of light stretching into the blue sky. However, as Mayaâ stepped onto the bridge, her big, happy smile slowly began fading. She noticed that the colors were not as bright as they used to be. In the middle of the path, a huge section of the bridge had vanished. A scary, empty gap appeared with nothing but fluffy white clouds far below her. Mayaâ stopped at the edge with her heart beating fast like a little drum. Mayaâ whispered to herself that explorers never let a little gap stop their way. She took a deep breath and tightened the straps of her favorite purple backpack. With a loud shout, Mayaâ leaped high into the air to cross the gap. For one magical second, she felt like she was flying through the open sky. Suddenly, her foot slipped on a smooth and faded piece of the glowing crystal. Mayaâ missed her grip and slid downward with a loud and very frightened gasp. She clung to a thin ledge, dangling precariously over the sea of white clouds. A loud voice suddenly shouted for Mayaâ to hold on tight to the ledge. A thick and sturdy rope whipped through the air and landed across her chest. Mayaâ looked up and saw a boy with messy brown hair and a grin. The boy, whose name was Leo, yelled that he had her safe and sound. With a strong tug, Leo pulled Mayaâ upward away from the scary cloud sea. He hauled her onto the solid ground of the bridge with one mighty heave. Mayaâ panted and dusted off her purple backpack while thanking Leo for the save. She smiled at Leo and said she could definitely lead the way ahead now. A mysterious metallic tower rose from the next island, humming with a strange energy. Mayaâ and Leo step onto the shiny and metallic clockwork aisle for the first time. Strange sounds of clicking and ticking fill the air as they look around the island. Everything they see is made from glowing brass and many whirling, spinning golden gears. The trees have metallic leaves that shimmer under the bright and sunny island sky. These special leaves make a soft chiming sound when the gentle wind blows through. The whole island feels just like one giant and humming watch ticking away slowly. Mayaâ and Leo march toward the center of the aisle to find the secret door. They discover a massive door forged from heavy gold and strong, dark gray iron. Spinning wheels and sliding plates cover the surface of the giant, mysterious metal door. A glowing riddle asks about something with a face but no eyes at all. Mayaâ quickly realizes the answer is a clock, and her eyes sparkle with joy. She feels very excited and knows that her curiosity will lead the way forward. Leo looks at the complex machinery and notices several strange levers near the door. He warns Mayaâ that they should check if the gears are aligned very carefully. Mayaâ ignores Leo because she is too excited to solve the riddle right now. She pushes a large brass button and shouts the answer to the golden door. Mayaâ pushes the button harder while a small gear wobbles precariously beside her hand. Suddenly, a loud crunch echoes through the air as something breaks with a snap. The small gear that Mayaâ ignored snaps and stops the door from opening wide. The heavy gold door slams shut behind them with a very loud and scary thud. The metal walls begin to groan as they slowly slide inward toward the children. The room becomes smaller and smaller as the walls keep moving closer to them. Mayaâ cries out in fear because the door is broken and they are trapped. The ticking clocks sound like a scary countdown as the space around them shrinks. A new voice calls out and tells Mayaâ and Leo to move aside quickly. A girl named Mayaâ steps forward from a hidden alcove with a tool belt. Mayaâ explains that the gear teeth must touch for the golden door to open. She pulls out a shimmering silver wrench to fix the broken and jammed machinery. Mayaâ dives into the inner workings of the wall to find the stuck gear. With a clever click, the gears align and the heavy metal door slides open. Mayaâ sighs in relief and admits that Mayaâ's skills saved them from the trap. Mayaâ smiles and asks the clever inventor to join them on their grand quest. A melodic whistling song calls to them from the jungle of the next island. Mayaâ, Leo, and Mayaâ stepped carefully into the shimmering and magical beauty of the Whispering Woods. The silver leaves on the trees sparkled like tiny, polished mirrors in the bright light. A beautiful, whistling song floated softly through the glowing and green air of the forest. Leo tilted his head and asked if the others could hear the mysterious floating music. The three brave friends looked around at the magical and mysterious surroundings of the forest. They followed the whistling melody deeper into the glowing and mysterious heart of the forest. The friends rounded a bend and the mysterious whistling music suddenly stopped playing for them. A giant sky turtle sat right in the middle of the narrow and dusty forest trail. Its shell looked like the midnight sky, with many twinkling stars shining brightly inside it. The grumpy turtle completely blocked the path between two very ancient and towering oak trees. Mayaâ stepped forward and called out loudly to the large, sleepy, and very stubborn creature. She told the turtle that her group needed to get through the woods very quickly. The turtle huffed a cloud of glittery dust onto Mayaâ's favorite and shiny purple shoes. Mayaâ frowned because she was always used to being the strong leader of the group. She gave the turtle a firm push on its hard, starry, and very large shell. The turtle groaned and shifted only 1 inch away from the center of the path. Mayaâ stamped her foot and shouted that they were on a very important secret mission. Leo and Mia looked worried as Mayaâ continued to shout at the big, grumpy turtle. Mia suggested that they should try asking the grumpy turtle in a very nice way. Mayaâ believed that showing who was boss would finally make the turtle move away now. The sky turtle felt frightened by the loud noises and the angry and loud shouting voices. With a whoosh, the turtle pulled its head and legs deep inside its shimmering shell. The shell grew wider until it fit tightly between the two great and ancient oaks. Mayaâ gasped when she realized that they were now officially stuck on the forest path. A soft voice whispered that the turtle was simply feeling very scared and quite alone. A kind boy named Sam stepped out from behind a thick curtain of green vines. Sam knelt by the shell and hummed a low, sweet, and very gentle little tune. He whispered that they were only travelers and did not mean any real harm today. Sam felt a sharp pebble stuck deep in the skin of the giant, starry turtle. He gently removed the stone, and the turtle sighed with a wonderful feeling of relief. The happy sky turtle floated to the side and cleared the narrow and dusty forest path. Mayaâ thanked Sam and learned that kindness works much better than any loud, angry shouting. Suddenly, the bright sky turned violet as a magical and swirling storm began to brew. The violet sky suddenly exploded into a flurry of sparkling and bright pink clouds. A sudden gust of magic wind swept over the group with a playful breeze. The wind did not just blow, it started to tickle them all very gently. Everyone suddenly burst into a fit of laughter that they could not stop at all. Little Sam giggled loudly as the magic wind danced all around his happy face. The friends realized they were caught in the middle of a magical and wild gale. The wind grew stronger and swirled around them like a giant and invisible ride. The friends walked across the shimmering rainbow bridge while the wind began to push. A powerful gust of wind pushed the friends closer to the edge of the path. Every time Mayaâ tried to speak, a loud laugh escaped from her lips instead. The air felt like 1,000 tiny feathers tickling their noses and making them sneeze. Leo tried to stand still, but he wobbled around because he was laughing too hard. Mia clutched her purple backpack tight while her shoulders shook with a lot of glee. Sam spun in circles inside a small whirlwind of chuckles and sparkly pink magic dust. The shimmering rainbow bridge swayed precariously as the wind howled with a funny sound. Mayaâ looked around and saw her friends drifting apart in the glittery and wild wind. The wind pushed them further toward the edge of the sparkling and colorful rainbow path. Mayaâ shouted for them to listen, but her voice was just a funny squeal. She tried to tell them to hold hands, but a loud guffaw drowned her. Mayaâ reached out to grab Leo's arm to pull him back to the center. Another strong gust of wind swept Mayaâ backward and away from her best friend. Mayaâ realized that giving orders and taking charge was not working in this storm. Her voice was nothing more than another sound in the loud and giggly wind. She knew she could not save them alone and needed them to act together. Mayaâ stopped shouting and reached out to grab Leo's hand with a firm grip. She pointed to Mia and Sam, signaling for them to join the human chain. Leo planted his heavy boots into the bridge to act as a living anchor. Mia pulled out a magnetic gravity disc and clicked it onto the shimmering rainbow bridge. Sam felt the pulse of the wind and shouted for them to move now. The friends formed a tight human chain and trusted each other to stay safe. They tumbled into a safe cave while they were still giggling from the gale. Mayaâ realized they survived by trusting the strengths and tools of all her friends. They found a shimmering mirror that showed a path into a mysterious new world. The friends stepped through a shimmering mirror into a strange world of glass. Every single wall, floor, and ceiling is made of bright, sparkling mirrors. Thousands of reflections sparkle all around the children in the dazzling glass maze. It is very hard to tell where the real path actually begins here. The mirrored world is beautiful, but it is also very confusing for them. They stand together and wonder how to escape this glittering place of reflections. Mayaâ steps forward with a determined look and tells her friends to follow. She leads the group confidently by marching them left and then to the right. Leo points to a strange ripple moving across the surface of the glass wall. Leo thinks the reflections are trying to tell the group something very important now. Mia peers at the ground and notices a pattern on the shiny floor tiles. Mia suggests that following the gold squares might lead them to the real exit. Mayaâ interrupts her friends and tells them to just trust her strong leadership skills. The group passes the same glowing blue crystal 3 times in the confusing maze. Every turn they take looks identical tentacle as the mirrors play tricks on their eyes. The reflections of the friends begin to look like they are laughing at them. Sam whispers that they are walking in circles, while Mayaâ feels a deep doubt. A loud sound echoes as the mirror walls begin to slide and shift suddenly. The glass walls move like a giant puzzle to change the shape of rooms. A wall of glass slams down and separates Mayaâ from her three best friends. Mayaâ spins around and sees 100 versions of herself in every single direction. Panic surges through Mayaâ as she realizes she is now all alone in glass. Mayaâ realizes her intuition failed, and she does not know the way out now. Mayaâ screams for help, but her voice just bounces off the cold mirror walls. Mayaâ stops shouting and closes her eyes to listen to the sounds around her. She hears Leo whistling a loud tune and Mia tapping a rhythmic, steady beat. Sam yells from the other side of the wall to let Mayaâ know here. Mia tells Mayaâ that they can map the exit by describing their mirror views. Mayaâ describes a silver archway, while Leo describes a mysterious and red glass door. The friends guide each other step by step until they finally reunite as one. The friends burst through the final mirror and breathe in the fresh, cool air. Mayaâ tells her friends she is sorry for not listening to their great ideas. They look toward the distant crystal peak, where the magical star gem is hidden. The brave team finally arrived at the base of the sparkling, magical Crystal Peak mountain. The mountain was made of shimmering rock that looked like a giant, clear, sparkling diamond. Beautiful rainbows danced across the transparent walls in the bright, golden, and warm morning light. Sam whispered in absolute awe as he stared up at the glowing, magical mountaintop. The sparkling summit reached high into the clouds, touching the very top of the heaven. The friends looked at each other, knowing their big, exciting adventure was only just beginning. The team began their steep climb, feeling the cool, crisp wind on their determined faces. Suddenly, they hit a wall of slippery crystal that was far too smooth to climb. Leo tried to climb, but his heavy boots slid on the glass-like crystal surface. He groaned loudly because he could not find a single grip on the crystal wall. They spotted an old, rusted mechanical lift clinging to the side of the shimmering mountain. The lift was very old, with gears jammed by thick dust and gray, gritty sand. Mia's eyes lit up as she decided she could fix the broken, rusted machine. A shrill cry echoed as territorial crystal hawks dove from the high, snowy peaks. The birds circled aggressively, snapping their beaks to keep the intruders far away now. The team huddled together, while the cold wind whipped around their small, shivering group. Mayaâ remembered that every friend had a special talent to help the whole brave team. Mayaâ shouted for everyone to move at the exact same time for the grand plan. Sam leaped forward, waving his bright, colorful cloak to get the hawks' full attention. He made silly noises to lure the grumpy birds away from the mechanical lift. Leo used his great strength to scale a very narrow crystal ledge quite quickly. He secured a heavy rope so the other friends could hold on very tight. Mia worked fast to snap the rusted bolts back into their proper, correct places. The lift surged upward, sweeping the friends safely away from the angry, diving hawks. The lift carried them higher until they reached the wide, flat summit plateau. They stepped out, feeling breathless and dusty, but wearing very big, happy, glowing smiles. The friends looked at each other, knowing they could not succeed all alone today. Leo realized he could not have fixed the rusted mechanical lift by himself. Mia and Sam knew their own strengths were needed to beat the territorial birds. Together, their different talents clicked like pieces of a perfect and vital puzzle. Mayaâ felt a warm glow in her chest that was brighter than the crystal. She realized that their strong friendship was more important than any magic, sparkling prize. The star gem sat on a pedestal, protected by a mysterious and shimmering magic shield. High atop the world, the air felt very thin and chilly for the four friends. Mayaâ, Leo, Mia, and Sam stared in awe at the glowing, magical star gem. The bright gem floated gently above a heavy stone pedestal at the mountain peak. A shimmering rainbow shield wrapped around the gem like a colorful, glowing blanket. The rainbow light pulsed slowly, sounding just like a steady and beating heart. The brave explorers smiled because they had finally reached the very top of the world. Mayaâ stepped forward with sparkling eyes, feeling sure that she could save the day. She pushed against the shield with all her strength, but it would not move. The rainbow light felt soft and fluffy, just like pushing against a mountain of clouds. Leo searched every corner of the stone pedestal, hoping to find a secret hidden lever. Mia looked closely at the ancient stone, searching for a riddle to solve the puzzle. Suddenly, a soft and mysterious voice echoed loudly from the center of the glowing gem. The voice explained that strength and cleverness were not enough to open the magic shield. The four friends looked at one another, wondering what the mysterious voice truly meant. Mayaâ had always led the way, wanting to be the greatest hero of the story. Sam scratched his head and asked his friends to help him understand the secret message. Mia realized that the secret was not about being smart, but about their special friendship. Mayaâ felt a tiny pinch in her heart as she looked at her dear friends. She realized that being a great adventurer meant nothing if she was all alone. Mayaâ took a very deep breath and stepped back from the shimmering rainbow shield. With a warm and honest voice, Mayaâ admitted she could not do this alone. She reached out her hands and asked her friends to join her as a team. One by one, Leo, Mia, and Sam happily took Maya's hand in their own. The friends formed a tight circle and closed their eyes, thinking of their shared journey. A blinding white light suddenly erupted from the center of their happy little circle. The rainbow shield melted away, turning into sparkling dust that settled on their shoulders. The magical star gem floated down and touched each of their foreheads with light. They felt a warm, glowing thread that connected their hearts together in a bond. Without speaking a word, they knew they would always be there for one another. The gem whispered that their friendship would bring hope to every island in the sea. As they began the journey home, the friends walked together through the chilly air. Mayaâ walked in the middle of the group, laughing loudly with all her best friends. They were now an equal team of legendary adventurers with a friendship that never broke.